So it'll take me just a moment to shuffle. I'm doing this at night because I think I've mentioned this in my past video that I don't get a whole lot of time during the day where I have any quiet in my house. So pretty much right around this time of night, 9 p.m. or later is when I start getting a bit of quiet time. I just sent my oldest two to bed. Of course, I knocked all my charms off here, but I know which ones were which. I think. Oh. Nah. Okay. So we are asking Spirit, what can Group 1 expect for the month of December? I have one that already came out. Flipped here, but I am not feeling it being called. Give me a second here. Oh, ended up with 2 for that one. 3? No. I'm not going to take it. I won't take it if it doesn't feel right. Spirit, what can we expect in December for Group 1? This December, what can we expect for Group 1? And just now I felt a lot of nervous energy. So I'm feeling like something major is kind of happening. And it's more of an anxious feeling. So I wonder what that means. Okay. So it looks like if you chose Group 1, I'm already feeling the sense of you having let go of something just recently, that the things that, it could be multiple things, but I'm feeling it was kind of one major thing that you left behind and just decided to kind of rid yourself of because you were tired of holding on to all those emotions and everything, the baggage that went into it, that went with it, and is just so exhausting. And so you've kind of made that conscious decision like, hey, I'm done. I'm over this. I'm just moving on. And what a wonderful and powerful energy that is. I think, and if this is something that hasn't happened to you yet, then this is something that I see happening. I just heard 2 weeks. Sorry, I just heard 2 weeks. And so within 2 weeks, it sounds like most of you who chose Group 1 should be having this. A majority of you, about 75%, 3/4. So I still got that nervous energy. So if I sound kind of weird, it's because I've got this crazy nervous energy, but it's a powerful, powerful nervous energy. So yeah, that's major, major stuff. And it's not a simple thing that you were moving on from. This is something that was quite significant to you. It could be that you're moving on from a person. It could be that you're moving on from like a job or just a situation that you're just, washing your hands of and moving on. And so the next energy I have here is just so reminiscent of what happened here or what is going to be happening. You're feeling more grounded, more down to earth and ready to just be like, you know what? I am taking myself on here and I am going to move forward with this. And it's kind of a sense of pride, but also like almost like a pat on the back. Like, I don't know why, for some reason, this is reminding me of a pat on the back right now. But it being that it's a pentacles, it's very earth energy, it's very grounding. It feels like this was something that you needed to do for your soul to become more grounded and just be ready to, move on, move forward. So like you see, you've got your horse, which I'm feeling is representing life for you, and you're on it and you're confident and you're looking back and you're like, yep, I did that. I let go of that. And now I'm grounded as he's holding this pentacle here. So awesome. It's really freaking funny too, because if you follow me on my blog, I actually just wrote about something like this happening. So I do think that pile one was meant for me, which usually I don't ever tend to be drawn towards pile one, but this obviously is one that I bet it probably pertains to me. So for what else we have here? I always forget if this is the king or I think that's the King of Cups, which is very powerful, emotional, like very stable emotions. He is calm, collected, and you can see that he's got that sense of freedom going on about him. Lots of Pisces energy going on there. So perhaps you were moving on from a Pisces or any other water sign, maybe a Scorpio. I forgot the other water sign. I think it was maybe Cancer. It might be Cancer. I'll have to double check that for you guys. But this is definitely a water sign. Moving on. And it feels like such a victorious, like just this whole energy is just so beautiful to me. I'm sorry, I'm just really in it with myself. So that's more of a clarification. And typically, so I'm trying to get 4 cards up at the top because that seems to be like the sweet spot. However, with you, it seemed that Spirit wanted to kind of give a little bit extra message, maybe more clarifying with this one here. And I believe this is the High Priestess. And it feels like a lot of balance of energy. So following along with this theme that's going on here is really like a calming of the soul, a calming of your life, things settling down, a little bit more balance, a bit of yin and yang, like everything is in harmony now, or will be in harmony, obviously, because we're doing the reading for the month of December. So it's either already happened, it's going to happen. Either way, it's going to cause this balanced energy, this, the masculine with the feminine, the yin with the yang, the everything coming together and molding perfectly just as it should be. I do see that you're more, this is telling me that you're looking more towards your future now instead of being stuck in a past energy. You will be looking towards, I keep saying present tense, sorry. So for those of you that this hasn't happened to yet, I see that after this situation has gone down, you'll have more of a future perspective instead of the constant worry in the past, holding on to those things that were left in the past. You're not looking back anymore. You're looking forward and onward, and you're confident. You are ready to take on what's for you in the future instead of being stuck. So this really beautiful energy, guys. I feel like this emotional, like, I don't know, I just want to cry, but in a happy way. Like, I don't, but I still have that nervous energy. And maybe that's coming from like the sense of, yes, it is scary, having the future not be known. But at the same time, it's like that release of, I don't have to be stuck in this other energy. And I'm ready and excited. It's nervous excitement. There we go. I'll go with that. So I'm going to get a little bit more clarity going on here. Spirit, what else can we expect in the month of December for group 1? For those who chose group 1, what can we expect in December? Okay. And I just realized that some of these cards are out of frame. I'm going to move these here so you can look at those if you want to look at those. The lights might be taking a bit out of that. Sorry. Oh, there's the other one. Okay. Okay, that was kind of odd. Right away with this, what do you call? Oh my gosh, you guys, my brain is so dead right now. Let me finish getting the rest of these cards for you real quick, and then I'll go back into that. But immediately, I've already felt like this is somebody else in your life, and not just you. So this whole row up here, this was all about you. This was your energy coming in, and I'm hoping that you're going to be able to claim that, because that feels like whoever's viewing group 1, that's for you. However, this is about somebody else, but still pertaining to your life, of course. So I'm going to get a little bit more. Let's see. For group 1 spirit, what can they expect in the month of December? This one's wanting to hang out. Okay. That's kind of interesting as well. Okay. Without even viewing the rest of the cards, like without fully taking a view, and I immediately got something happened where maybe it was a friend or family member, somebody who is, they don't feel, no, they don't feel that close to me, honestly. It feels more like acquaintance energy, maybe like work colleague, something like that. This is more a little bit more removed from your life kind of person. They feel like they have a lot of confidence. They tend to come off as extremely confident, and also a lot of feminine energy. So maybe this is just one of those people who kind of like oozes sex. And this can go for man or woman or any in between, because really all of us have masculine and feminine energy inside of us. So whatever gender or whatever they decide to call themselves or be, the energy is feminine, extremely feminine. So it could be that they're softer or seductive or just more, what do you call that? Nurturing. So somebody like that in your life that you don't know as well. I don't know, this never comes off to me that way, but for some reason right now, Spirit's telling me this is someone who's a little bit more removed from your life. Not a close friend, not a relative. This is somebody who's more of an acquaintance, okay? So I feel like they have been talking behind your back, or maybe something was said that was taken out of context. It feels very, very like something quick and stupid. Like, I don't even know how else to put that other than maybe like gossip, or somebody just was not thinking before they said something. It doesn't even have to be like something that was said. It could have been an action or it could have been something that made you kind of turn your head and just be like, wait, what? Did you really just do that? Or what is going on? It doesn't even have to be something that was done to you. It could be something that they did themselves, but it kind of impacted you in a way, whether it was that it made you kind of think about what's going on in your life, or it made you like be like, okay, well, I'm not going to do that either. So, um, but it seems like this person tends to have more like there's an apologetic energy here. So there was an apology, or there's going to be an apology. This may or may not have happened yet. We are very early in December right now, but this could be something that will be taking place. Or even you were called here because maybe this was something that already happened to you months back, and this is just something Spirit wanted you to know right now. I do feel, yeah, because of how low this horse's head is coming across, and there's this cup of emotions going on here. I'm going to show you this card. I feel like there's an apology that is meant to be had here. So whether that's from you to this person or this person to you, I feel like that's pretty significant, and it's something that's going to be impacting you in such a way that it feels like it's something that needs to happen to just kind of get that karmic energy out of the way and fixed and smoothed over. So with that being said, it feels like even though that's the case, like an apology will be had or whatnot, the energy's not going to feel the same. It just feels dimmer. It feels like there's less of a relationship now there because of whatever is going on or what's going to be going on. So again, either maybe work drama, maybe they were like seductive towards somebody that you knew. Either way, it put a bad taste in your mouth. You did not like this energy. It made you, or will make you, feel very frustrated, upset, maybe even angry. But I'm getting a lot of emotion going on here, and I'm getting a lot of just feeling like you're being left out, like hanging because of something. Like it just kind of threw you off is what this feels like. Or, gosh, I keep saying present tense, but future tense, past tense, whatever pertains to you. This is what I'm getting. And I hope that's something that will resonate with you, that will make sense when the time comes. But be aware, like, even though this seems kind of unfortunate, it is a karmic situation. So it means that it was meant to happen, and there's a reason it happened. So whether that's being that it's giving you your soul lesson for this month, or whether it's that it was maybe a soul lesson for the other person that helps them, which I know sometimes doesn't feel like it benefits us, but in the end, it really does once we go way down the road and find out, oh, that's why that happened, So sometimes it takes some time to understand what the lesson was, but whatever makes sense to you in this row down here is what is going to be going on. Okay, so now that I've got the tarot reading done, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to try a couple of new things here. I am going to present to you with this new I got these fun little things, which is so funny because they're meant to be like, you can't even see them. I'll have to put it against my skin. There you go. These are meant to be like in one of those light boxes. However, I found that these would be extremely beneficial for readings, and they could give me some clues into what else we can expect. So let's try this, and then I'll do some charms, okay? So what else can group 1 expect in the month of December? What can group 1 expect in December? Ooh! Well, that tells me Spirit says either clumsiness or chaos. I tell you what, that was a whole mess. So yeah, perhaps something, or maybe it's even just because it's the holiday season. We're in the middle of a pandemic. And maybe it just feels like everything is like go, go, go. Everything's in your face. Things are all over the place. It might feel that way to some of you. What can group 1 expect in December? I still got that nervous energy going on. Group 1, please. What can group 1 expect in December? So I keep getting these ballet slippers coming up. So I feel like these are meant for you guys. So what this is telling me that we need a little bit of precision. Whoever chose group 1, I feel like there needs to be very delicately orchestrated movement in your December, as in like make very careful choices. As they say, dance around the things that seem to be bothering you for the moment. If it like, kind of like a choose your battles type of thing. So that's what this is telling me right now. That's what I'm getting off of that anyway. And what else? For group 1, what else can group 1 expect in December? Okay, this one came out at me, but it kind of accidentally popped back in. Bam! So that could mean a couple of different things, but what I'm getting from this for you guys right at this moment, Spirit's telling me that something is going to happen out of the blue, basically. So something you're not expecting is just gonna just come right out and hit you like a ton of bricks, and it could be good or bad. However, it's just something that's just gonna really knock you off your feet and just be like, whoa, where did that come from? So bam, be ready for something to hit you really suddenly in December. I'm going to get you one more of those. Spirit, what else can group 1 expect in December? Okay. Oh, weird. Okay, so Spirit says leave these ones out. Okay. Which ones can we expect? Sorry, what can we expect for group 1 in December? I feel some birthdays. Someone's having a birthday. So that could be you, or it could be one of your family members. And I know that can seem pretty vague, but this one keeps coming out. So it was like a happy, like it wanted to pop out like a little bit of joy. So that's just kind of a side note there. But there are some of you having a birthday this month. So happy early birthday to you. What do we got here? Oh, we got 2 of these. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. So this kind of goes along with our little tarot reading. What I'm getting from this is that you have decided to be in control of your heart, of your emotions, of the things that are causing you distress in your life. You will be deciding, you know what? I'm going to keep this under lock, and this is my heart, and this is my life, and this is how I'm going to rule it. I'm not going to let other people rule it for me. So this is such a beautiful message, and it's amazing that comes out with what we had already gone through with your tarot reading. And and the other one that we got from that is this little kitty. Isn't that cute? So, and that's actually really funny because that goes right along with that key, or that locked heart as well. This, to me, cats symbolize independence and kind of like not that I don't care attitude, but more of a, you know what, I'm going to do this on my terms. So just amazing how much this is a strong, strong message for this group one. So good for you guys for taking control of your lives and kind of just really feeling it. All right, so that's enough for those ones. And then I'm messing my tablecloth up here. I will get you some charms as well. Not that bad, this bag. Some charms and some letters, so. And these are kind of hard to see, so I think I'm going to move them onto my black cloth here so that you guys can see them better. I'll pull them up closer to the camera as well. Any more, Spirit? One more. Okay. And then, sorry, that is extremely loud. Okay. So here's what we have for charms. The first thing we've got, Spirit says slow down. There is a lot going on, or will be going on. You're going to need to take your time. You're going to need to slow it down and make sure that you are looking at the fine details, kind of like those ballet slippers that came up for you guys. Just try to be very delicate and careful with everything. And that includes slowing down, taking your time, whether that's with your words or with situations. That is the best way to approach this. So the other thing I just found was made with love. Oh my gosh, there it is. I don't know if you guys can see that. It doesn't focus very well, but it does say made with love, and it's a little heart charm. And that tells me, going along with everything, gosh, this whole reading is really just all about you taking that charge. So that's really cool. Adventure, taking some time to go do something that you maybe haven't done in a long time. Like this feels to me like doing something for yourself. I don't know why. Usually this indicates more like travel or something to me. So maybe it is travel for some of you. But for a lot of it's like a hobby or something that you haven't done in a long time is what I got first off of this. So maybe try that. I have, wow, this is super, okay, that never happens. Both the little girl and the little boy have come up. And that is rare because there are so many charms in there, you guys. For them to come out of this small little pile that I pulled up, that's pretty significant. So that could mean that either you're getting married really, really soon, you have your soulmate by your side, you have someone who is interested in you, or I don't know, it just feels like very happy, romantic energy. So it could be same-sex relationships, it could be any number of type of relationships, but there is one person for you who feels like they're the right one. And that's extremely significant in this month of December. And then, yeah, kind of that conversation, this little swan, absolutely. There's something romantic going on here in December. So these little swans in love, and they form a little heart there. How cute. Something romantic going on there, something blossoming. I hear that there's something going on, that something happened in the fall. There's this little pumpkin. He's so cute. So something that happened in the fall that might have been really significant. And I do feel like that has to do with that romantic situation there. We have a luck. What do you call those? These are, as I drop it, sorry, a 4-leaf clover, which as most of us know is for luck from the Irish. And so maybe this could be that some of you are Irish, or maybe that significant other is Irish. But I do feel like a lot with these leaves being shaped like a heart, it's feeling so much love there. This is beautiful energy. And I am feeling like this is more of a, like, you know what, things are getting better. So things will be getting better in the month of December. And I'm feeling this taking charge of yourself, as the rest of your reading pretty much said to you, just taking charge, being your own king or queen. And then we have this muscle, this little bitty muscle. And that's telling me that I hear opening up. And normally, so like I get clamshells in here too. And a lot of the time that always tells me closing for some reason. This one tells me that you're opening. So something's opening. Maybe you are awakening a bit in your spirituality. Maybe you are opening up more about your true feelings, or about who you are, or maybe even just your thoughts and opinions about things that you normally couldn't express, but now you're ready to. So that's pretty great energy. And so I also have some letters and numbers here for you, although it looks like I only got one number. I say one because the way that I had to do these didn't come with enough ease, so I had to make these little threes into e's. So that's my my little makeshift E. So any of these letters and numbers make any sense to you, put them together, kind of look out for these. In the month of December, we have an L, we have an F, we have an S, we have an I, and like I said, we have an E, and a 7. So, I mean, we could make that into life. We could make that into lie. So maybe that pertains to that other person. Or these could be initials for somebody. So ILFSE, any combination of those as initials for somebody in your life. And hopefully that resonates and makes sense for you guys. This is all that I have for this reading. This is extremely long. Holy cow, it was a 36-minute reading, but you guys are worth it. I'm going to try to cut these a little bit shorter in the future. And if you are interested in any personal readings, you can go ahead and go to my website, www.dreamenergytarot.com, and you will click the Book Online tab. I will put the links below. And yeah, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being part of my tribe. Goodbye, Group 1. Okay, so now we are here for Group 2. And I believe it was this butterfly. If you chose that one, that this will be Group 2. If I have mixed that up, I am so sorry. And basically, I think if I did, then that means that Spirit meant for you to hear both groups, however that gets mixed up. So I am going to do a bit of shuffling for you. We are focusing on what will be happening in the month of December. My speech apparently is thrown a bit off, and yeah, we're just going to go with it. Hopefully I'm speaking loud enough for you guys. Okay, Spirit. I'm going to shuffle this actually one good time because I did not get that in just yet. Perfect. Okay. So, Spirit, what can you tell us for the month of December for Group 2? What can Group 2 expect in December? Oh, right off the bat, that was insane. Group 2's energy. What can we expect in December for group 2? There's another one. Spirit, what else can we expect for group 2? Wow, okay. Those feel like those are together, so I'm going to go put these here. And get one more for this row real quick. Oh, okay. So we're going to start off with this top row, and then I will move on to a secondary portion of this reading. Hopefully these are all in frame. I'm trying new ways of filming, so hopefully this works out, guys. Automatically, what I'm getting from this, at first I'm feeling more of like a mother figure in your life, sometime in December or just recently passed. I'm not saying that they've passed away. I meant like recent past, sorry. I do not feel any energy of death here. It's just more of something to do with a mother figure or somebody who can be quite motherly. However, it's more of like a stern, no funny business, more like maybe they're kind of a pain in the ass. I mean that in the super nicest way possible. And this could be even your energy. However, it's feeling more like, okay, I take that back. For about half of you, this is you. You are this energy. You are this very down-to-earth person, very, what's that word? You're just very in tune with everything around you, in the sense that you are, like I said, like no funny business. It's literally, this is the way we're doing things. More of like a type A personality is how I'm feeling this. Very grounded, very earth energy. So if you're an earth sign, I always forget earth signs. I'm so sorry. But if you're earth sign, this could be you. Or like I said, this could be a mother figure of yours. So that's a very significant thing because that came out right away. That was a very, like, spirit wanted to show me this person specifically right off the bat. So that's either you or this other person. So whoever you thought of, like right off the bat, that's who this person is. And then I'm feeling a sense of longing more. So usually with this page of swords, usually this is more of an energy of like adventure or, ready to go out and explore. However, I'm getting more of being held back or feeling like repressed. I don't even want to put it that's so harsh sounding. Not repressed, but you're feeling like you're not able to go and explore or do this adventure that you want to go do. This is feeling like you're like this person. So whether it's yourself or this other motherly figure, this person feels like they're holding you back, especially since we see the page looking at this person here. So December feels a bit tricky in that department, unfortunately, with emotions and thought process and how you're going to be moving on. And let's see. This is okay. So what I'm getting from these two cards that came out together, it feels like this person is causing this because of you not wanting to walk away from like either a relationship or something that means a lot to you. So a lot of the times, Two of Cups is like a card of love, of togetherness. So this could be about a spouse or a love interest, or it could be even about things that that you're coupling with, if that makes any sense. Things that are brought together. I don't even know how to describe it currently. But basically, this person is making you feel almost ashamed, or like you're not able to proceed with what's going on here because you kind of refuse to leave whatever situation this is. So whatever, it's like being that saying, like being married to something. So there's either a person, place, or thing that you don't want to let go of, and you kind of refuse to, like, you know what, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to do, and this person's making you feel bad about it. They're making you feel like, okay, well, maybe I'm thinking the wrong thing, or maybe I am doing the wrong thing. I don't know. They're making you doubt yourself. And that just feels so, like, it's unfortunate. It makes me feel angry for you because that's honestly not this person's business, right? Like, this is your life. So if I were you, I would, listen to your heart, listen to your gut instincts, listen to that intuition inside of you that tells you which way you're supposed to be going. Your soul will guide you to everything that you're supposed to be doing. So even if it is the wrong thing, there's a reason that it's the wrong thing. Your soul's going into the purpose it's meant to go into. And I know that sounds so strange. Like, why the hell would I choose something that is just not good for me? Like, but maybe it is. But again, it's all about karmic lessons. Sometimes we have to learn, and sometimes it's about soul lessons, and sometimes it's just about we had to do this to get to this, because if this doesn't happen, then this other thing won't happen. Hopefully that makes sense. I know that was a very odd way of putting it, but I am seeing a lack of what is this? This is what is the opposite of fruition? Okay, so normally with this card being right side up, it's basically like you are harvesting your bounty, like you've done the work, and here's all the rewards and yada, yada, yada. I am not feeling like this is quite financially related, as most of the time pentacles tend to be financially related. And because it was in the reverse, I'm saying that's the opposite of what was going on. It's not something that's coming to fruition. It's not like seeing the rewards of what you've been doing. It's actually the opposite. So like, and again, that's probably because of this situation. What this all feels so connected to me that I'm really I can't think of it any other way. Normally I could come up with a couple different things that it could be, but this feels so solid to me that there is this person in your life that is causing you this much distress over it, and then it's making you hold back, that you're not able to bring your ideas or your truth to fruition. You're not able to make that be what you want it to be. So that is the main thing Spirit wanted you to know for December. And then we will find out a little bit more information, something else other than this situation. So Spirit, if you could let us know what else Group 2 can expect for December, please. Did I just get a flip? I did get a flip. Oh, good. Okay. So Spirit's saying that even though this situation is going on, they weren't, that's so funny. They're like, I wasn't finished. Spirit can be so funny sometimes. They're like, you didn't let me finish this pile, but I'm sorry, Spirit, I do things my own way. I always do 4 at the top and then kind of go from there. But Spirit says, don't worry. All of that was going on, you will make the right decision. You're going to be victorious. It's going to be the right choice for you. So do not worry. I'm so sorry that things sounded a little grim there for a second. But take this as an amazing sign. This is people supporting you. There's way more people supporting you on this decision than there is, naysaying the situation. So just forget about those people who are naysaying. Even the people, like, even if they are family, even if there's someone who you've had in your life for years, they don't know you like you know you, and most often they don't know you like your friends know you, or other family members or whoever. You've got a great support system, and that's awesome, and they are cheering you on. So this situation is going to turn out okay. And Spirit is kind of slapping me on the wrist for not finishing that. So I am so sorry. Spirit, what else can we expect for group 2 in December? Ooh, hello. Okay. And what else can we expect for group 2 in December? Group 2 in December. What can we expect for group 2 in December? Wow. Okay. I'm going to take this one. This one doesn't feel right, this pile. And okay. These two flipped together. And again, you guys are getting extra cards because Spirit has some things to say to you. Oof. All right. Okay. So I already clarified this. This technically belongs over here because Spirit said they weren't done. But I'm going to move everything over here. And these two go together. And I'm just going to keep it like that because this is how it should be read. I'm seeing that there are some financial opportunities that will be coming up. I am reading this as financial. Sometimes I read it as other things, but it does feel like a financial opportunity. So I heard take it. Spirit says take it. Whatever it is that is being offered to you, it is a very good idea to take it. And you will be pretty set. Like I feel a sense of calmness and feeling stable. So maybe you haven't had a job for a little while and somebody's like, hey, you want to come work for me doing this, or et cetera, et cetera. Instead of hemming and hawing about it, Spirit says, just do it, just take it, because that's really important. And I do see too, I feel like for a few of you that this opportunity is going to be offered to you by somebody from your past, somebody that you've known before. You've already met them. I'm hearing a childhood friend for some of you. And it really feels like, what do you call that? Kind of like apprenticeship, where you're really just kind of learning the ropes of something. Like maybe you're like, it's kind of learning a new trade or a new skill, etc. However, it's somebody who's willing to have that patience to teach you. Like maybe this person offers you a job and you're just like, I don't know how to do any of that. I don't know what. But this person who is kind of extending their hand or that opportunity out to you. And again, this doesn't have to be a job. This can be something else. It could be just an opportunity. Take the opportunity. It could be that, they are the childhood friend or somebody from your past, and they are offering this to you. Take that. They are willing to stick with you and learn and be patient and help you learn the ropes for this thing that is not familiar to you, but they're willing to sit down and teach you. And okay. I'm trying to get exactly what the message is here. It feels like, okay, that makes sense. I feel like you've been often like when something comes around to you, you feel very, oh gosh, sorry, I'm stuttering all over myself. Let me think of the words really quick. There is a sense of inwardness about you. of more of like being a hermit about you. And it seems that you're scared to try new things and that you've kind of almost made yourself like a victim in situations, like not to the extreme version, but in a way that you're not really accepting new things into your life. You're like, I like how things are going, and this is my comfort zone. So anything new or different feels scary, and I kind of don't want to do it. Even though look at this, you've got this big, beautiful castle right behind you. There's all this opportunity. You have an open space. You've tied yourself up, and you're just like, help me. I am stuck. I can't do this. And you know what? That's all you. Like, you're the only one holding yourself back. You've got that victim mentality in yourself, and you could have this big, beautiful castle, this lovely life, this big open skies, the freedom that these birds have. You could have that. You just gotta take that blindfold off and leave. Like, you would, there's an open space there. Like, go for it. It's scary, yeah. You're surrounded by blades or things that could cut you, but take the blindfold off and you'll see that it's really not that bad. You break free, right? And because this was this, I love this card. I don't know what it is about this card. I think it's just the simple contemplation, like, and this, because it was with this one here, I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of thinking about this opportunity that's being offered to you, whether it's financial or whether it's something else, like maybe marriage, or maybe I get, something that's kind of like grounding. Like stability, you know what I mean? It feels like a solid life choice. So it feels something like kind of major. But at the same time, obviously, like not life altering, just like it's something that will get you to where you need to be, basically. So you're doing a lot of thinking about this opportunity, and it's kind of what's keeping you stuck in this area here. However, it is good. It's very good that you're going to take the time to think about it. And I do recommend that you do a lot of thinking about it, but not to the point where you doubt every good thing that you can come up with, okay? So if you're coming up with more good things than bad, like sure, there's usually good and bad with everything in life. But if you're coming up with more good than bad, then there's absolutely no reason not to do it, okay? You just got to take that leap of faith and do it. So, like I did for the other group, that was our tarot reading. Hopefully that resonated with you. I am going on super long with these readings. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just slow, perhaps, but like I've said with the other groups, I have these new cards. They are meant to be for those light up boxes. You just kind of insert them, letters, numbers, that kind of thing. And I was like, hey, what a wonderful opportunity, because these are perfect for readings. So I snagged them on clearance. Woot! Anywho, I'll pull a couple more things for you here, and then I will get you guys some charms and letters and numbers, and that will be it for our reading. But what else can you tell us, Spirit, for group 2? What will be happening, or what can they expect in December? What can group 2 expect in December? Wow. Okay. I'm going to tell you this. So group 1, these cards for them were being so stubborn. It took forever for them to come out. Yours came out very, very quickly. Okay. First of all, there's going to be something very significant with music. So pay attention. I feel like your guides, or even somebody, maybe even that past person I was talking about, is thinking about you, and they're going to be sending their thoughts to you through music. Okay. So spirit guide, guardian angel, a passed on loved one, somebody is going to be sending you a message through music. And then, even though this is a basketball, and yes, I know my sports, I heard play ball, which I know is a baseball thing, but that's what I heard. Spirit's telling me you need to play the game. Do not sit on the sidelines. Don't sit on the bench. Get out there and play. And you're going to be doing a lot of the running up and down the court. I know I'm using my sports references. Sorry. But Spirit says just do it. Like, you got to be in the game to win, okay? And man, it feels so much better when you're the one getting the victory, right? So I'm going to get one more because I did 3 for the last group as well. So what else can we expect for group 2 in December, please? Oh my lordy. Okay, so these ones did not come out. This one did. Oof, look at that. Praise. So I'm hearing a few different things. Like, this to me is basically saying like, yes, queen, go get it. I mean, being quite flamboyant for you right now, but that's like, okay, this is like this opportunity that those tarot cards are telling you about is like, okay, this is going to make you want to put your hands up and say, heck to the yeah. And I did hear for a very few, I'd say maybe 1 or 2 of you that chose this group. This one is telling you to get in touch with your loved ones, your passed on loved ones. I don't necessarily mean like you have to go see a psychic or, communicate that way, but do like talk to them. They can hear you and they are around you. And anytime that you are feeling like you maybe need a little extra help in life, like they are there. So, just kind of reach out to them and let them know that you love them and let them, tell them about your day, whatever it is that you guys used to talk about. Okay. So I'm getting that cute little message there. And let's see. So that's it for these. And then I will get a couple of charms, letters, and numbers for you guys. And I'm going to do those on this black cloth because they do not show up very well on the pink. And these can get kind of loud, so I am so sorry. Okay, so there's those ones. And then, sorry, this one's extra loud. Ooh, you guys got a bunch of letters and numbers. Okay. And just like I told group 1, I have these really wonky looking E's. Yes, that's an E, not a 3. You can see the black outline. Just because when I got these numbers, I didn't get enough E's, unfortunately. So I made my own. So with these charms, I will tell you what Spirit's telling me what they mean for you in the month of December. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. That's what I'm getting off of this little fishy. So it might feel kind of hard. It might feel scary, but just keep swimming, okay? And I have this look and wow, okay, that is so much confirmation about. So there is definitely a past loved one or someone that you knew that's passed on who is letting you know they're with you for the holidays, okay? They're letting you know that this time of year is when you think about them the most because it's when you guys would be together. So I am feeling more of maybe like a grandmother figure. It feels to me, I'm feeling grandmother. There are maybe 1 or 2 grandfathers. I heard mother. There's one mother in there. And then somebody's friend. Okay. I'm getting a K name for the one with the friend. Okay. So I'm very, very sorry for the loss of your loved ones, but they are letting you know that they are here with you for the holiday season and they love you. Okay. And then, yep, more confirmation with all these decisions that you're going to be having to make in the month of December. There is this angel wing that is letting you know that your guides are near you. Ask for help, okay? This represents to me like that asking for help and not being afraid to reach out spiritually. You don't have to be a religion to be spiritual. Or sorry, you don't have to be religious to be spiritual. And if you want to know what I mean by that, you can go read my blog. I have a post in there that talks about that. You can be religious, absolutely. However, you don't have to be. If you want to know a little bit more about spirituality, you can always contact me and I'd be more than happy to explain it to you. I'm getting make wise choices. Normally this tells me more about learning. But right now it's doing that common owl thing, like make wise choices. He kind of looks like, whoa, man. You see his eyes. Anyway, sorry, I'm being really weird right now. It's late. I'm tired. But make wise choices. So be very cautious with the decisions you are making this month. And it feels more like it's not even like don't do that or you'll make a huge mistake. It's more of like, just choose the better of the few. Like, not like, don't choose that one. It's just more like, just choose the best option. Okay. Well, this has got to be a firefly, right? So, lighting, these little lightning bugs or fireflies or wherever you're from, depending on where you're from, I guess you call them different things. But I'm pretty sure it is a firefly, lightning bug, etc. And that's telling me that you're being guided. So, this is insane to me how many like spiritually related things you just got, because none of this, maybe one charm came up for group one, but you have like even this little angel. That lightning bug's telling me you're being guided. This little angel here is like, there's somebody really trying to come through for you right now. Somebody is very intent on trying to get a hold of you. So if you are so inclined, maybe practice some meditation so you can talk to your loved ones personally. Maybe pay attention to your dreams. They do like to visit dreams, so try to pay attention, keep a dream journal right next to your bed so that you are able to remember right away. And we see this key that we have. That's so funny because the last group had kind of like a heart lock, but it was for something completely different. But this is a key, and I don't even know what you would call that shape, but honestly, it's reminded me of something that's probably not appropriate. But oh, you know what? I'm wondering if this is spirit telling me to tell you guys. So I just wrote a blog yesterday about a very personal matter of mine and a spiritual growth that I experienced just the other day. And very significantly, there was a key in that story. So maybe go and read that story. I think Spirit's saying that might pertain to you. It might be important to you. It might make some sense to you. Something with a father figure, someone who was more nurturing towards you. So maybe out of your parents, your father was the more nurturing one. So I'm not sure what the significance is with that. I'm not getting much. And then we have this cute little Hello Kitty doll. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. And that's just kind of telling me more like lighten, like not lighten up, but like keep things light instead of like being so like heavily into those feelings of like, oh my gosh, I'm worried or I'm freaking out. don't be stressed out so much. Like, just keep it light and fluffy and happy and bubbly and cheery, especially for this time of year. Like, that's like the best way to be, right? We kind of pass that cheer on. And then we have the numbers and letters here. I've got H, I have B, R, V, N, Y, and S, and an E. And remember, this is an E, not a 3, because I had to write it so. This is a 3, though. So you got an E and a 3. And you got a 5. So if the number 35 or 53 is significant to you, or if any of those numbers on their own is significant to you, keep those in mind. And if any of these letters are significant, maybe like an initial, an anagram, or anything that you can make with these that pertains to you, keep an eye out for that stuff. Okay, so I think that is all I have for you today. That was a very long reading. I'm going way over time. You guys are all getting like half-hour readings here. But hopefully some of that resonated with you. I am so thrilled that if you have seen my readings before, that you came back and are supporting me. I really, truly love doing this for you guys. I really hope to see you again soon. I do this because I love it. I don't do it because I expect anything from it. However, if you do feel inclined, there are links below. You can make a donation for a tip, or you can check out my website down below, and hopefully I'll see you back for the next video. Thanks, guys. Okay, so we are going on to group 3. If you chose this little butterfly, then this message is for you. I have been doing a lot of talking, so my voice might crack. And these readings are seeming to go on quite longer than I was expecting them to, but that is all right with me because I feel like I'm getting some very strong messages today from Spirit. So let's do this. So what we're going to be doing is finding out what to expect during the month of December. And then we will do some charms, some fun little cards. It's going to be quite a long reading, so buckle up. Here we go. All right, so what can group 3 expect for the month of December, please, Spirit? Ooh, right off the bat, look at that. That is so funny. We had that card in reverse for the last group. What can group 3 expect for December? Can group 3 expect in December? Okay. For some of you, I don't know why I have to stop really quick. For some of you, Spirit just told me that you have recently just got into a fight with somebody. I don't know if that meant physically or verbally, but it was something that just kind of came out of nowhere. I don't know why Spirit asked me to say that, but that is what I'm getting for you. Sorry. That's only for some of you. Continuing on. Spirit, what can group 3 expect for December? Group 3 expect for December, please. Oh my gosh, this is so interesting. What can group 3 expect for the month of December, please? This is so weird. You guys, all the other groups, I have been having a very easy time shuffling, and this one is causing me some trouble. Like, it's, maybe that's what this theme is for this group, is trouble. I don't know. That's very odd. I like to go off of the energy in my decks here. What is going on here? Okay, so I'm going to take those together. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that, and we'll go over the second portion in just a moment. But because, gosh, everyone's getting extra cards today. You guys are lucky. Usually I do just the 4 up top, but Spirit's saying these go together. Like, make sure you put those together. Lots of fire energy here. So if you are a fire sign, this is definitely basically the cards are like, hey, this is your group for sure. You are in the right place. So I will start here. I think what I'm getting is that you have been waiting to take action on something you've been thinking about. Should I do this? Am I going to do this? Maybe I can. I don't know. New ideas, new thoughts. You've really been tossing some things around in your head, and you're starting to kind of go on a little adventure in your own mind. You are ready to just try something new, do something different. And for some reason, there is a barrier going up here. So I think it does feel a lot like very self-inflicted. I just heard family. So maybe something to do, it's this thing that you want to do is not working with like the rest of your family schedule, or like they're maybe not on board with this thing that you're doing. Maybe they're scared that that's something that's not going to take off or make any sense for you. However, it's not feeling like negative energy to me. It's just feeling more of like a worried, like, are you sure? So again, it could be you putting up those barriers like, well, I can't do that right now because of this, that, and the other thing. Or it could be that there's the other factors going on there too. So this is so strange, guys. So I got both these cards in the last reading. However, they were literally reversed the opposite ways. Like this one was reversed and this one was right side up. And this deck, or this reading, has them the opposite. And that's crazy because there are like something like 70 something cards in this deck. And for those to come up in this, that is insane. So I feel like there's a lot of it is feeling like a lot of self-doubt, honestly. This feels like you in your mind compared to who you are on the outside is someone completely different. So you in your mind are extremely like a dreamer. Hi, welcome to my channel. But yeah, you're basically like this person who loves to daydream, who loves to think about like, oh, what's this next vacation I'm going to take? Or, you know, what would my walls look like this color? You know, there's so many examples. You like to think about what things could be. You like to dream up ideas. And the person who you present yourself as on the outside ends up being someone who does not come off very, I don't want to say like confident. It's just more like you're not really all put together on the outside. Like you maybe like the sense of like a hot mess mom, whether you're female, male, something in between. It could be that you're just like, you're a hot mess like on the outside, and you kind of own that. But at the same time, you're a dreamer. Or maybe even not even a dreamer, but somebody who puts a lot of thought into things. You think a lot. You're very inward with your voice instead of being someone who's, like tells everybody how they're feeling or this, that, and the other thing. So what am I getting here? Oh gosh, yeah. Okay. I'm feeling this is so normally this guy, this knight, is a pretty fast movement. However, he's feeling something has stopped him dead in his tracks, which like I think it has a lot to do with that burden, that wall that's being put up, or the the many obstacles, like, oh, I'd have to go through this and that and the other thing to get to where I need to be. And it's feeling, so because these two cards are together, so that energy is completely stopped. And you're just sitting there wondering, like, okay, how do I get past this? Like, you're not somebody who gets stopped and then just says, oh, well, it wasn't meant to be. It's that you're being stopped in your tracks. And then you're thinking, well, what's next? What can I do to make this work? Even if it's something that's very far in the future for you, it's something that you want to try. You want to do it. Even if you try it and you only do it for like a week or whatever it is, you're bound and determined to make this thing happen. And that is pretty freaking cool. So, what Spirit's telling me is like all that is something that's pretty profound in December for you, with us. I'm sure a specific decision, but I'm not getting what that is, but I am getting that it's more of a creative endeavor, so something that you thought up that you're like, oh, this would be brilliant, or this would be like something fun to try, or I really want to just I've never done this before, let's do this. So whatever that is in December, unfortunately you're going to have these blocks, but you're going to be looking for the ways to get around the blocks. So good for you. Okay, so then we're going to find out what else is going to be happening for you in December. So Spirit, could you please let us know what else will be happening for group 3 in December? What can group 3 expect in December? Ooh, that's lovely energy. Lovely, lovely. What can group 3 expect in December? Mm-hmm. Oh, we got 2 there. You and you. Wow. Like I said, lots of fire energy here. Lots and lots. And what is the other one? Air, right? Yeah, swords are air. So lots of fire and air, okay? So if you're an air sign or a fire sign, or know somebody that is, that this is connected all like that. What else can group 3 expect in December? Spirit, please. What can group 3 expect in December, please? And I am so sorry that I do not know the signs off the top of my head. Normally I can get there, but it is so late right now and I need to get these done. Otherwise I would look it up for you. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll post it in the comment or in the description box. What else can group 3? That feels like that needs to come out. Yep. Okay. What else can group 3 expect in December, please? Ooh, there it is. All right. Holy cow, you guys. I don't think I have seen this much fire energy. See, that just tells me you are such a passionate person. You are like, let's do this. You think, like I said, you're going to find a way. Whatever it is that you enjoy doing, you're going to find a way. And, okay, let's see what this one's saying to me. Only for some, sorry, I just got a message. So only for some of you, something about your aunt. I'm not getting anything further. I heard ant very, very clearly. And obviously it's not talking about the animal. So insect, whatever you want to call it. This card represents a lot of creative passion, basically somebody who's extremely good at talking and I guess would be kind of like the light of the party, people love being around this energy. So I'm getting extremely mixed messages about this person. So if it's you or somebody that you know who has a very like a very outgoing personality, who is very fiery, because wands are our fire card. Someone who really just kind of brightens up the room when they walk in. Someone who is basically a smooth talker, is someone who can really like make the conversation better. That is this person. And whoever you thought of immediately when I said that, that's the person that this is, okay? Now, this person is normally that way, because this Ace of Wands is reversed. It's telling me that this person's going through a slump, that their energy, their fiery wand energy, has been subdued, and it's been quite noticeable. And that is something that it looks like, okay, so you are feeling like the Swords energy to me, and this is somebody else. This Wands energy is somebody else. It could be some of you, but I am feeling majority. This is you're the Swords energy, and they are the Wands. So your ideas and thoughts, and that's the kind of person you are. You're very logical, and this other person is very good with communication and social status, and those kinds of things. And because they are having such trouble, and these two cards came out together, and they are both aces. That is so crazy to me. This feels like it's supposed to happen. So you are the only person who can fix this slump that this person is in. So you're the only one who can kind of like come in and just be like, I've got you, I'll save you, make them feel better. It may be like a best friend, somebody who's not quite polar opposite of you, but somebody who just has a little different point of view. But you've always got along with them really well, is what that feels like. It feels like you're the only one who's able to turn them around, okay? I do feel, wow, okay. Yeah, this is like, what a beautiful storyline. So you're filling their cup. In December, you are that beautiful white dove that is coming to fill their cup and make them whole again. So perhaps like maybe this person was going through maybe like a breakup, or like they lost their job, or something significant like that, or maybe it's like even the winter depression going on, and they just needed somebody, and you reached out, and you came to save them, came to save the day, and you are going to basically give them everything that they needed. Like, they didn't know they needed it, but when you arrive and when you help them, they're going to feel so full of love and the overflowing emotion that goes into how much you care for this person, that they are just so grateful. Like that hand reaching out is especially like really showing me like you're taking the time to be with this person, to be there for this person. And that's such beautiful energy. And it is so this to me says that you kind of take on a little bit of their personality when you're with them. Normally this card doesn't say that to me, but because this is your Wands person, it does feel like that you take on a bit of their energy, and because you do that, it starts to build up that confidence again in them. It starts to make them feel like, all right, I can get back to all this business. Like, but it does look like it's going to take them a little bit of time to get back into the swing of things, but they will be able to start like looking at it again and be like, okay, well, you're right. I should probably get back to it. So hopefully that resonated for you guys. Those are the main things that will be happening for you in December. And of course, if you watch this at any other point in time, these will be timeless. So even though I'm saying December, if you watch this in May, just because that's what you came across, that's when it was meant to find you. That's when that message was meant to find you. So just replace the month with whatever month it is that you are watching this video, okay? So I'm doing something new and different, and I found these cute little clear plastic things that go inside those light boxes, like, you know, those letters and numbers, and you're just like, ta-da. Anyway, I found these on clearance, and I thought these were perfect for readings. So we're going to continue on with finding a little bit more of what to expect in December or other months if you are watching this later. And then after that, I will get you some charms, okay? So Spirit, what else can we expect for group 3 in December? Oh, I don't know why. That's interesting. Okay, so Spirit gave me this little emoji monkey where, you know, the speak no, which I'm feeling like there's a secret that's going around, maybe about you, or maybe that is told to you that needs to be kept, and you are absolutely the person to do that. So that is something's going around this month. It's a secret. Don't talk about it. And what else can group 3 expect for December, please? Woo. Okay. Very loud and clearly. So normally this would be more like, this is like, reminds you of bodybuilding or whatever. But I'm hearing the overall health is what I heard. I heard that you do need to start focusing more on your health. And yes, you know, we all get a little crazy with what we eat during the holidays. But this is saying to me, you need to be really careful because you're starting to slip up, or, you know, you're getting a little crazy with what you're eating. I'm really hearing a lot about food. I don't know why, because this is a friggin' dumbbell, right? So I don't know. That's really weird. It's not even a dumbbell. It's like a full-blown bench press. I don't know. Either way. So I'm hearing a lot of that for most of the group. I'm hearing health, like watch your health. Okay. And then I'm also hearing, wow. Oh my God, that's crazy. Okay. So Spirit just says like lift up, right? So that's lifting. So lifting up what you're doing with that person in the month of December, like that's literally what you're doing. You're lifting them up. So, aw, what a sweet little message. That's cute. Okay. And I'll get you one more card here. Spirit, what else can group 3 expect for December? Nope, that didn't feel right. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Spirit had me confused. What else can group 3 expect for the month of December? Please. Can group 3 expect for the month of December, please? And sometimes it takes a little while. We will get you something. Group 1's was super stubborn. Haha, look at this little. Hey, Santa. I'm just going to put him out here because that's fun and cheery. What else can group 3 expect for the month of December? Oh, that was so weird. Okay, I just heard backtracking. Some of you are going to do a bit of backtracking. Uh-oh. So that could mean in something that you've said, or a situation you like maybe decided to do something and then at the last minute pulled out, or, you know, will be, because we're talking about future here. That was weird. I think it's because of, so Spirit had me do that weird shuffle, you know, and I'm like, my hand's like, what are you doing? Okay. Any other messages for group 3 for December? Oh, that one went flying. Okay. Yep. Okay. So I'm getting like a, here's the dancing girls emoji, right? I'm getting kind of like the bonded is what that's making me feel. So like a sisterhood, or like a, heck, maybe even a twin, you know, whatever there, you know, there's the bonding right there. So this could be significant to some of you, for maybe you have a twin. This could be significant as in maybe your sister is that wands energy and you're the swords, or vice versa, you know. It could, that situation could be reversed if you remember what I had said. It is feeling obviously quite feminine, but it can go either way. For the majority of you, I feel it will be a feminine energy. For others, it will be male energy. And when we speak of male or female energy, that does not mean it has to be that gender, okay? It's just the energy of it. So softer or, all right. Okay, so that's enough for those ones here. And then I'm going to get you some charms real quick. And we're going to put them on this little black mat. That's it. Any other messages for group 3 in December? That's all I felt. Spirit anymore? Okay, that one. Oh, that's funny. The other group got that one too. Okay. And then I'll get you some letters and numbers. I am so sorry this becomes a little bit loud. Ooh, that one's clinging for life. Okay. Any other ones? Yep, a little bit more. Sorry. More? One more. Okay. No. Perfect. Okay, so I will start with these cute little charms first. Ooh, all right. Wow. Okay. This one automatically, because it's the month of December, I hear that you guys are celebrating Christmas. A majority of the people I know do celebrate Christmas. However, if you're not somebody who celebrates the holidays, this could just be a religious thing for you, or it could be indicating like making a sacrifice for someone that you love. However, I am feeling a majority. This is about Christmas. This is about family coming together. And I know it's really difficult, especially with everything going on right now. However, it does feel like, it feels like love, So whether you're a religious person or not, whether you're just spiritual or whether you have no preference for anything, that's okay. We accept all kinds here. But again, either something to do with Christmas or having to do with sacrificing something. And okay, we have this owl. This came out in the other reading. I think I said, wow, oh my gosh. Okay, we have 2 owls. That's crazy. So 1 little owl, 1 big owl. And this, oh wow, okay. Spirit says that these are the energies of those 2 people we were talking about in the readings. I feel like you're related. It's gotta be like a sibling or something. Or, close enough where you could be like siblings. I have a best friend and she's basically like a sister to me. So that I feel like that could be kind of like that. However, so one of you is bugging out and the other one is just like, hey man, listen up. It's okay. We're going to get through this. And it does really feel like a lot of comfort energy. And it's so funny that the one bugging out is the one that looks a little bit more like ruffled, which is reminding me of those wands, that wand energy. So it's so funny how these things connect. But yeah, I'm feeling like those are those 2. And we have this mystical, magical Pegasus. Yeah. I heard rare is the first thing I heard was rare. And that is, excuse me. That is in terms of what this relationship to this other person is. I feel like what you guys have is very rare, kind of like a once in a lifetime opportunity. You might even be like soul connected. So it's magical, it's Pegasus. It's magical that you have that. So keep that friendship around. That's amazing. And then, oh, okay. So Spirit says because of this event that's happening, you're going to experience some growth. Like you're spreading your wings, you're flying, you're learning something from this. So I'm not sure if it's because of the person's situation that you're learning that, or if it's because of what you say and do for this person that you are growing and learning. Either way, it's beautiful. I heard beautiful, and I just get pure love. Wow. This is such an amazing connection that you guys have. You guys are really bonded, aren't you? And it does not feel like a romantic love to me. This is not a romantic partner. This is someone you've known for a while and care about. Heck, you might not even have known them for a while. You might have just met them, but it feels like they're soul bonded, Someone, I don't know, you guys were just meant to be together. So partners for life. And made with love. Yeah. See, we're getting all kinds of confirmation in here about this. I seriously feel like you guys were meant to find each other. This is a soul bond right here. And this is a turtle. This turtle's telling me, hey, you need to slow down, okay? So perhaps you're kind of like going a million miles per minute right now. It is the holiday season, so people tend to get a little neurotic, go back and forth like, oh God, I got to do this. I got to take pictures. I got to wrap presents. I still have to go shopping. Like this, that, and the other thing. There is so much going on in your mind, and it's okay to take a day or two, just relax, slow it down, maybe compartmentalize things, like put things into like a more organized factor. Okay. Like it's, I just realized my English was really crazy and weird right there. Sorry. Late night. But however, yeah, just take it slow. It's okay to, slow ride, take it easy. I just heard that song. I don't know if you guys know it, but it's pretty great. Listen to it. Slow ride. Okay. That's enough of that. Yeah. So just take it easy. Like it's crazy. It's hectic around the holidays, but it's okay. All right. It's going to be all right. Don't stress yourself out. Okay. So I've got some letters and numbers for you. I have an F. I don't know if you guys can see these. Sorry. F. I have an X. So that could be like somebody who used to be in your life. X. Crossing something off your list. Getting someone out of your life. That's what this feels like. This feels like you're getting rid of something. I feel like you're getting rid of something. Okay. And then this D, O, G. Oh, look at that. I did not do that on purpose, by the way, but it does look like some of you will be getting a dog soon or have been thinking about getting a dog soon. So that's cool. Or it tells me that you're also a very loyal person, which is so beautiful. And then we have a J, an L, a Q. Oh, okay. Spirit says quit. That I know this is usually not common for a name, and it might pertain to some of you. However, I did hear quit. It feels like, and it's not in the sense that you maybe think it is. It's more like Spirit's kind of like slapping you on the wrist, like quit that, like whatever you're doing. And I think you know what I'm talking about. The second I said that, I think you thought of what it is that you've been doing and you've been meaning to stop doing, but you haven't yet. Spirit's saying, quit that. So that's pretty cute. And then we have the number 3, and we have the number 1, and another number 1. Perhaps some of you have been seeing the number 311 recently, or even just the number 11. I know that's a very spiritual number. 113, 131, any combinations of those, or this even, I don't know, for some reason that just reminded me of a family. So 2 people and 3 kids. That's only for some of you, but that's what that reminded me of. Okay. So however these letters and numbers resonate with you, you can mix them up any sort of way that makes sense to you. Write them down on a piece of paper, do a little jumbling around, and see if there's something that pops out to you that makes some sense. You can use a couple. If you see the initials of something that makes sense to you, that was probably meant to find you. And if these numbers jump out at you for any reason that mean anything in any combination, could be just a 1, could be just a 3, could be 13, could be 11, any combination, any of those things, anything together, could be a license plate. Take it as it resonates with you. Okay. And I thank you so much, guys, for being here with me. If you've seen my videos before, I really appreciate you coming back and supporting me. If you feel inclined, you may donate. I have a link below that I will put. However, I absolutely do not expect it. It's very much appreciated for sure, but I do not expect it. And if you want to book a private reading with me, I'll also put the link below for my website. So I hope this resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for being with me. I love ya, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, hello, group number 4. If you chose this butterfly, or even just group 4, I might even have the butterflies all mixed up, but if you chose this one, then this is the reading for you. Okay. So it is getting quite late. I have to do these readings at night because if I do not, there will be noise everywhere. You will not be able to hear me. And I'm pretty sure you'll probably hear something you probably wouldn't want to hear just because things are crazy. I have boys, etc., etc. I don't know why I went on that tangent, but I did. There's a warning for you. But I am so glad that you are back here with me. If you have been here before, if you have not, I hope that this resonates with you and that I can give you some insight. Today we are figuring out what kinds of things we will be expecting during the month of December. Okay, so I'm going to ask Spirit now, and we'll go from there. I'm going to shuffle one time just because I feel like that needs to happen. And you know what's really funny? I'm just going to mention this because I feel like Spirit says that this is something that needs to be said. For everybody else in every other group, they all had very relaxing meditation music. And yours just came up with something kind of upbeat, but like also sounds maybe like inspirational or thoughtful. I don't know. So if that means anything to you, take that as it is. Okay. Spirit, what can group 4 expect for the month of December? Sorry. That was, I just heard something in my head. It said, okay, well, actually, I'm sorry for laughing if that was, it was just kind of funny because it fell out and then I heard the word dump. So, I don't know. Obviously, that made my head go somewhere. But it could also mean that some of you will have a breakup during the month of December, or a separation, or even just a dumping of things, like you're getting rid of, something is leaving. So perhaps it's that. Spirit, what can group 4 expect for the month of December? Oh my, all right. Okay. What else can group 4 expect for the month of December, please? Interesting. Okay. What can group 4 expect in the month of December, please? Oh yeah, I'm feeling like I just heard earthquake, but not in the literal sense, not like, well, maybe, who knows? Nobody can predict earthquake except for seismologists. But I heard earthquake as in like things are shaky, like being on unstable ground, like something is going on in December. Like maybe you've been in a lot of emotional turmoil with somebody. Maybe things aren't going right, maybe in your home. Perhaps even just with a friend or at work situation, it feels unstable. It feels like it's not, you're not feeling secure, I guess is the best way to put it. Ugh. Sorry, this is me being clumsy late at night. This is my last group. I got to get through it. I promise I will do better. Okay. It says slow down. Sorry. Spirit just told me slow down. Okay, I'm slowing down. And it tells me that's for you too. Like, you guys need to slow it down. Okay. I feel like you guys are just amped up. That is like the first word that came to my mind is amped up. What can group 4 expect for December, please? And I don't mean amped up in like the excited way. I mean amped up as in like you're really riled up about something and you are ready to go like talk to somebody about it. Like, get this out of the way. What can group 4 expect for the month of December, please? There we go. Woo. That was like an annoyed spit out. Like, Spirit's just like, ugh. There's some rough energy going on here for you guys. Gosh, I'm sorry. Ooh, there it is. Okay. So we do 4 cards at first, and then I will get like the second half of this for you. So what I am getting from this is, this is definitely relationship related. I'm seeing for sure. There were whoever it could be masculine, feminine, or, this king, particularly the King of Swords, strikes me as a little bit feminine sometimes. So, and it doesn't have to be male or female. It can be, however the roles play for you in your gender or how you feel about your gender. Okay. So, it's a relationship, and it feels like there's a bit of cruelty in the sense that somebody isn't really watching their tongue. Like, they're not. I'm hearing with this King of Swords, like his words are cutting deep, and with this Queen of Wands, I'm feeling that she's feeling really like defeated by this. And it could be either energy for male or female. So you can take Queen of Wands if you're a male, like you can be the Queen of Wands. It's okay. It's not set for a woman, or, same with the king. Okay. So these are not gender specific, but one of you in the relationship is cutting really deep with your words. And the other one is just feeling like, you know what, this is not okay. Like, feeling really put down beside it. I'm feeling a lot of betrayal going on here. This is one of my, I don't want to say least favorite, because I do enjoy it. I like the artwork and the meaning and all that behind it. However, it sucks because anytime you get this in a reading, it's someone that's caused betrayal. Like someone who, they just took off with these things of their own, and they're like, okay, well, screw you. Like, I'm going to go do this on my own. And it could signify cheating. It could signify someone not acknowledging the other person's feelings, as in like they're just, or, even thoughts too. Whatever it is, they're not helping the other person grow. Okay. They're taking everything for themselves and leaving this other person empty. Okay. And leaving them feeling betrayed, leaving them feel like they need more. They need something else. I am feeling with this situation, there is, oh God, sorry guys, this energy is really pulling me down. I am getting a lot of upset feelings. I feel like there's been quite a few heated discussions. It feels like the compatibility just isn't there. It feels like perhaps you were good at one point, but you're just kind of falling apart and it doesn't feel like it's working, or you're going through a rough patch right now and you're just feeling really stuck by it. Like, typically this is very like new, forthcoming energy. However, it's upside down. It feels stagnant. The energy, it feels like there's not been anything that's changed in this relationship for a long time. Like, maybe there were promises that were made that just haven't happened, keep not happening. And this person just keeps, taking. They're not giving. And it's causing the energy to feel really down. Like there's no change. Nothing's changing. Nothing's, we've been down this road before. We've argued about this before, et cetera, et cetera. It doesn't even have to be arguments, but, just about where you guys are going in your life. It feels like it's not changing, and either you or the other person is really craving that change. So don't feel, I don't want you to feel bad if you are the person who is doing the taking, because you are only human, okay? However, maybe there's some kind of like life lesson going on here. But if you're the other person, what this is telling me is that you are feeling sick of it. You're just over this stagnant energy. You're over of doing the same things over and over again. You already know what's going to happen because this person said one thing, and they don't have anything to show for it other than what they have taken for themselves. So I'm sorry about all of this energy. That's unfortunate. I hope that makes some sense to you guys. If not, this is absolutely not your pile. But there is absolutely, this is a relationship. So if it's not for you, definitely go pick a different group. But this is absolutely a relationship. Okay. Sorry, this energy is making me feel like I almost want to cry. I'm going to take some seconds to recenter. Okay. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 4? What can group 4 expect for the month of December? Yeah, see, even just then, I just felt really tired energy, like really sluggish. Like you're not going anywhere, like you're in molasses. Like life just feels like it's stuck. Spirit, what else can you tell us? Thank you. Okay. What can you tell us for group 4 for December? What can group 4 expect in December, please? Group 4 expect in December. Oh my gosh, you guys. Whoever picked this pile got the rotten end of the stick, I tell you. Oof. Yeah. Oh my gosh. What else can you tell us, Spirit? For group 4 in December, what else can you tell us for group 4? Yeah, I keep hearing less and less, less and less, less and less. And then like I'm not even trying to, but automatically my hands are picking up less and less cards. It's really interesting. Like I've noticed that the way that I shuffle comes through, Spirit comes through with the way I shuffle, and it really adds to, holy crap. Ooh, okay, that was some strong energy right there. Okay, and you know what that tells me? Exactly, right through my shuffling, what that tells me is that whoever is this person that has been taking all of this is eventually just going to crack. Like, just, that's enough. Like enough is enough. I'm getting less and less, and enough is enough. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, and then Spirit. Okay, this is insane that we have this all together here. Wow, what a message. Okay. You guys, I am like, I've got chills right now. This is intense. So, because of all this unfortunate stuff that's going on between you and your spouse, in whichever role that you're playing, there is separation. Okay. One of the cards that I tend to not really, it's hard to get this card in a reading, especially if it's right side up, but this one's upside down. And the vibes I am getting of like you see how the top looks like it just fell off, but because it's upside down, what happens when things are upside down and the top's off? Things come pouring out, right? So it feels like all of that pent up, emotion about how this person's being treated or, not getting what they need. It's just gonna come out like, and it's something they won't be able to help. It's just they've become so bothered by it, they can't take it anymore. It just releases. Okay. And whether that's you or your spouse, like it's a lot of confusion. There's fire here. It's a lot of this guy, because it's upside down now, he's got his hands in the air. He's like, I don't know what to do. Like, and she's just like, oh God, oh no. So, perhaps there's going to be some things that are going to be let out that you maybe didn't mean to say or, didn't want to say because you're comfortable in your life and that's just not how you want to, change is scary and hard, and coming out with your truth sometimes is especially hard, especially with certain people. So, it's very chaotic energy to me. And again, I'm seeing the Hermit. The Hermit is reversed. Hermit is usually, like taking some time to get some retrospection and think about things. And this is upside down. It's telling me that you were put in this mode not on your own will. Like somebody made you a hermit, basically. Like, and not in the sense that like, oh, they physically keep you here or, they're abusive or whatever it is. Maybe they are abusive. I don't know. I am so sorry if that's the case. Reach out to me and I will help you as much as I can. However, this Hermit upside down is telling me that this person, if this is you or the opposite, either you're putting this person in this place of loneliness, of retraction, of not being able to be themselves, or you're not being able to be yourself because of this person, whichever. I'm getting a lot of, there's some half and half energy I'm getting from this. That's why I'm giving both sides of the coin right now, as to which one of you is which, because I'm feeling that half of the viewers are going to be the King of Swords and the other half is the Queen of Wands, regardless of gender. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time breathing. This is so crazy. So when spirit comes through me, don't panic. I'm fine. I'm okay. But when spirit comes through me, like I'm really feeling the emotions. I'm feeling like the intensity. And it is a lot. This is a lot of energy. I'm going to probably have to cleanse myself after this to rid of myself of this energy. This is insane. But this is a situation that you guys are in that's not healthy at all whatsoever. All of the King of Cups is upside down as well. Like all of these really important cards in this deck are reversed. It's just such negative energy that's going on here, guys. It's not healthy. The King of Cups usually represents like being in touch with your emotions, being stable, etc., etc. This is chaotic energy. This is emotions just being thrown, being tossed around, not even like thought about. Like it's reminding me, because of the sea, it's reminding me of those rough seas, like capsizing boats. It's rough, guys. This is not okay. Sorry, I need to catch my breath because it's wow. It's been a long time since this has happened to me in a reading. Okay. What I do see here, this is so crazy because if you saw when I was shuffling, these 3 cards came out together. Most of the time when I'm shuffling and cards come out together, it's usually only 2. There's a story here going on. So this is a whole entire different thing. It's Spirit's telling me this is its own thing. This is related. This is its own thing. And this is saying that you need, oh my God, this energy. The stability with a partner, like with your dream partner, with, there's somebody that you've been thinking of that would be good for you. There's somebody that thinks of you that they know they would be good to you, or, vice versa, to your partner if you're the one who is more of this intense energy. Okay. I'm hearing the happiness is when both partners are giving the same amount, like the cup, these people are sharing their cups, right? And they're very longingly and sweetly looking at each other, and they're sharing the same energy together. Not one of them is stronger or more intense than the other. Not one of them is more subdued. There's this lion, this protection, this love. Like, it's feeling like this is something that you need to remember, that a relationship is not all of this stuff. A relationship is give and take. Sorry, I feel like I'm going to cry. Ooh, this is insane. I'm feeling really hurt for you or your partner, like whoever this is. This is it's very sad energy. But even though this relationship might not be the right one, it's okay to leave it. It's okay to get out of it. Wow, this is insane. You need to, like, I'm feeling like whoever the less dominant person is in this relationship is somebody who is so sweet and so almost demure. Like, they're not somebody to kind of stand up to people. And I'm seeing a lot of wishes going unheard or unfulfilled because of this person. And I'm feeling that you need to step up to your energy and own it. You need to be in charge of you. It's not your job to fix the other person, or vice versa. It's not their job to fix you, etc. You're in charge of yourself. Like, ground yourself, become stronger, become something that is solid. Like, I don't know, this always reminds me of being solid. It's a pentacle. It's, profit. It's just, it's what can you do to gain? And in love, in order to gain like that stability or the things that are going to benefit you, you need to think about the things that you need as a person. You need to think about what the other person needs as a person. And even though you may have some love for each other, it's not enough in this relationship. I'm feeling this is not enough, and it's not meant to be. And perhaps you guys would be better to each other in other relationships. You can stay in contact if you will, but it is not working out as a relationship. And I'm really feeling it's important to get out. Okay. Okay. So that's the main message for December. And then right now I'm going to get you a few cards from my fun little deck. Give myself a little time to collect myself. Wow. You guys, that is seriously the most intense reading I have had in a long time. So I got these cute little plastic cards on clearance. Woohoo! Still trying to breathe again. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to use them to give us a little bit more insight as to what to expect in December for group 4, please, Spirit. What can I expect in December for group 4? Or what else does group 4 need to know in December? For December. Oh, here's one. Okay. Okay, I got a couple of different things here. So, wow. Okay, I want to adjust this, sorry. So I was just talking about like dreams, wishes, etc. And here we are with this wand, right? That pops up. Make a wish and then make your wish come true. Or, so for this to pop up like this, I'm thinking this is you that's the repressed energy. I'm thinking you're the Queen of Wands in this situation. And if that's the case, make a wish and you need to make it happen, okay? Like Spirit's really stressing this. I'm hearing something about New Year's for some of you. I'm seeing, you might meet somebody. But the majority of you, I'm more getting like, follow your deepest wishes, your deepest desires, make them happen. I'm going to grab 3 of these for you. So what else does group 4 need to know, Spirit, please? What else does group 4 need to know for December? I heard poison. I saw that spider card got stuck there for a little bit. And Spirit said poison, which I know like spiders are venomous, not poisonous, venomous. However, I heard poison, which indicates to me like this is a poisonous relationship, as I have very much stressed. And for a very select few of you, this could be maybe like just a very toxic friendship, or like maybe even like a parent or somebody. But I truly feel like for a vast majority of you, this is absolutely relationship related. Okay. What else does group 4 need to know for December, please? Oh, wow, that came out quick. Okay. At first it was really, really hard for me to figure this one out. But when it landed over here on one of these stars that made it look like it was hitting the earth, this globe, like an impact, right? So the star looked like it was crashing into it. And that to me, like it flew way the heck over here. And that's not really typical. Usually they're like fly out this way, that way, whatever, but way over there. And I'm feeling like there's going to be a huge impact going on with something in December, as well as because, this is the whole world, right? And it is fastened down, however you want to say, it's anchored down by this metal, whatever that makes it spin, right? And it can't go anywhere, but that's its whole world, and it feels stuck. Okay. And I know the world is just whatever, but for your sake, I'm feeling like this energy of feeling stuck, or feeling like there's so much impact, or things are like crashing into you. You got to find a way to get unstuck, because this is not good energy. I have never in my life given such a negative reading before. This is so crazy. I really seriously, honestly try to keep things so positive on my channel for all of my readings for people, but this is a strong message coming through. Somebody needed to hear this. Whoever picked group 4, with that strong intuition, like group 4, I knew that's the one. You needed to hear this. And the very last message for group 4 from this deck, please. So this firework came out. And I automatically heard that Katy Perry song, maybe just because of the word. I don't know. But maybe that song has some significance to you. But I automatically thought of that song. So whatever that is, baby, you're a firework. Okay. Show them what your color's worth. Something like that, those lyrics. You know, don't be afraid to shine bright. Don't be afraid to leave the atmosphere and explode into brilliant, beautiful colors. Okay. So maybe you're just this tube right now and somebody needs to light a fire under you so that you can take off and burst into these beautiful colors that you are. Because you are a firework. Now, it sounds really cheesy and I'm sorry, but that is literally what I was getting off of that. Okay, so now I'm going to get you guys a few charms. And this part's going to be a little bit loud because they are all in a bag. Keep it, don't keep it. Spirit, keep it or don't keep it. Okay, don't keep it. Thank you. Okay. And then I'm going to get you some letters, and this one is exceptionally loud, so I am so sorry. Turn your volume down for a second, or I'm going to try to scoop easy for letters and numbers. Okay. Oh, that's so weird too. Okay, so for everybody else's reading, I put all the charms over on this side and all of the letters and numbers on this side. But for some reason it's reversed on you. So I'm feeling like you are like not in the good like mental state. Like you are not organized. Your thoughts aren't organized. That's very odd. Okay, so yeah, automatically I'm getting from this moon. Oops, sorry. I'm getting not quite deception, like the card, more like hidden feelings, hidden thoughts, things that you're keeping away from others. Maybe bad dreams, like nightmares, or even bad thoughts. This moon looks quite sad, honestly. The spirit tells me that this one's related to that firework. So when I was telling you you're a firework, you are also this mystical, beautiful creature, okay? You just hang in there. Do not go extinct, if you know what I mean. And, own up. You've got those beautiful wings. I hear spirit says, you deserve to be loved just as much as anybody else, okay? You see how one swan has a larger neck than the other swan? I feel like somebody is giving more and somebody is taking more. Somebody is pulling back a bit more, and one of them is definitely in charge, okay? So there's definitely a dominant personality in this relationship. This is interesting. Okay, there's a hand here. See, this is kind of scaring me a little bit because I'm feeling like there's a little bit of maybe domestic violence going on. This is such a heavy reading. God, I am so sorry, guys. I am feeling a bit of domestic violence happening here. And I desperately feel like, again, if this reading does not pertain to you, this is the strongest feeling I've had in a long time where it's been affecting me physically. So I know that this, for a fact, is meant for a couple of people, maybe even more than I cared to even know, because obviously I don't want you guys to be in pain. If you need help, please reach out. There are safe people, there are safe places. If it's not a domestic violence situation, then I'm feeling like you're just being stopped, like you're being not necessarily silenced, but you're basically being cut off from what you're allowed to think and feel. Like, they're doing all the work. They're the ones who are like, well, no, this is how I feel. This is how I think. This is what I want, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And you're just kind of left with nothing. You're left with, okay, I guess I'll just be over here then. So for some of you, it is domestic violence. And for some of you, it is just being shot down. I'm seeing that there is a transformation that's going to be happening. So I think you're going to start realizing some of these things, maybe because of this reading, or maybe because you start to realize like enough is enough. Like my card said, maybe you just start to realize that. But you will be transforming, and it'll be small at first, and it'll be very scary at first. But I do see you making that transformation. I'm seeing some of you may be pregnant currently, and maybe that is maybe that's what's causing your anxiety about leaving. And I also see that some of you have more of a like a you care, like maybe this is maybe you are a dad and you are very comforting with your children, like you take care of your children. Okay, because that's what seahorses do. The males take care of their babies, right? They carry the pregnancies. They're the ones who are pregnant. So again, this whole reading does not have to be gender specific. So maybe you're a male who's in a domestic violence situation. Maybe, there's that whole thing that just happened with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Like, it is possible, and people always doubt it, but it is possible for men to be abused. Absolutely. And again, even if that's the case and you need help, there's no shame in getting help, okay? Again, I'm feeling these like hardcore feelings. Jeez. Love. I'm feeling somebody on the other side. It feels like a parent is giving you their love. There is a parent who is saying, I am here for you. I love you. And they're basically like telling you to look into your heart and deep down and figure this out. They feel like they're in spirit. I'm feeling a lot of parent in spirit, or parent who kind of gets the vibes of the situation but doesn't want to overstep their boundaries. Okay, so they're basically praying for you or telling you, like, trying to project to you that they love you and they're here for you. Yes, you gotta, again, this is telling me there is definitely someone in spirit. I got this from one of the other groups too. There's a couple of spirits trying to come through. But absolutely, this little angel is always to me like your passed on loved ones that really love you, and they are here to protect you. And they want you to know that they're here, and you need to ask them for help if you feel like you need some help. Don't be afraid to ask for them. Okay? Wow, you guys got quite a bit of charms. So this feather, I feel like the situation is quite delicate, obviously. And I don't know what else to say about it other than this just being really delicate. It's something that I feel like if you plan on leaving the relationship, you're going to need to kind of plan things out ahead of time. As I know, a lot of domestic violence cases, you do have to plan over months and months because, you got to try to make your escape, right? But even if it's not domestic violence case, if it's just, like just a bad relationship, but you need to delicately but quickly and quietly kind of slip out so that they don't have the chance to kind of talk you back in. Okay, I don't know why all of that just came out just then, but this feather is saying be very delicate with how you handle that and quiet about it. Okay. I got wow, my throat's like, wow, this is crazy. Sorry, I know I keep saying that. I got this key again for one of the other readings as well. And before I wasn't really seeing anything with it for them other than, something else. But for you guys, I'm seeing a bell inside this key. Oh gosh, I'm like way off on the camera. Sorry. I'm seeing a bell, even though I know it's kind of lumpy or whatever. But that to me says alarm. That, there's reason to be alarmed, and you should be. Obviously, if I'm getting these feelings, my energies are quite tapped into this, and it does not feel healthy. This is a red flag. There's a bell going off, like, hey, pay attention. This is not good. Get out. You guys need to leave right now, like, for serious. Yep. Take the first step. And this, again, like, it could be that, like, you need to be the one that makes the move, because obviously you're never going to, get out of it unless you do it. Or, again, going back to the possibility of someone who's pregnant, do it for them. Okay. Do it for your baby. They need this as much as you do. And I know it's so hard, whether, some people have those strong morals, like, I need to stay with this person because they are the parent of my child, the other parent of my child. But it can't. It Think of it this way, like, do you want your child to grow up in something so negative? Or do you want your chance at happiness? Like, there is somebody else out there for you who will give you the world, who will appreciate and love you and understand what your needs are, and understand that you have thoughts and feelings too. Okay. I kind of keep getting all these charms that go together, like this one and this one and this one. I'm hearing a lot of, this meant something else for another group too, but I'm hearing prayer for you guys. I'm hearing just pray to your loved ones in heaven. Pray to, the universe, God, whoever you like to, call upon to help. They're there for you. Your spirit guides, they're there for you. You pray for the strength to move on, to leave safely and quietly. Pray for their help to help you get out of the situation. Okay. They will help you if you ask. You just need to ask. Of course, you need to do the work, but they will along the way help you as well. Okay. And this clover is telling me that you're lucky. Like, right now, it feels like right now is the lucky time. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but like what do you call it? Like, the most opportune time is now. Like, within the month of December, it feels like this is like the best way to escape. Okay. Or to find that thing that keeps you going. I'm not getting much else off of that one except for that. But oh gosh. Okay, very oddly, but very sweet and significant. This little bird reminded me of dawn. Okay. So just after all of that darkness is the dawn, right? And you can hear the birds singing, and you'll be free and have, like, you'll be mama bird. If you're a mama, if you're a father and you need to take care of your kids, or anyone in between, it's just that freedom. Birds signify freedom to me because they can fly. They signify, like I said, like the dawn. It just feels like, and for that to be the very last charm that I picked up, that's crazy to me. Like, go find your dawn. Okay. So I'm going to move on to letters. I have an L, a D, a Q, another Q, a 3, 2, Oh, that was backwards. 2, 2, 6, or a 9. I think it's a 6 though because of the hole up front, up top. 8 and 1. So you guys have the most numbers I have seen in any of these readings. So you can organize any of the letters or numbers any way that you want to. If 22 is significant to you, etc. Write these down on a piece of paper and do a bunch of different configurations if you can't quite figure out what the message is for you. It could be an anagram. It could be, whatever those letters spell. Also, because this has 2 Qs that are very rare, that tells me that there are probably double letters in some of these names, either last name, first name, or middle name. Okay. But other than that, think of things that could be significant, like dates or times or messages, yeah, I guess that's all I can really say to you guys, other than obviously, again, I'm going to tell you if you need to reach out, even if you need to do it secretly or however, message me and I will try my damnedest to help you out, okay? If it's not that severe, if you're just more like understanding that this is a toxic relationship, but it's not quite violent or, that kind of thing, I encourage you to go find your Dawn. And I hope for the love of God that you find your happiness eventually. And especially if you have children, think of the benefits for them. Okay. I am so sorry, group 4, for this being such an extreme emotional journey right now. But that was a very strong message that needed to come through. And I'm so glad that I was able to share it. If that is something that pertains to you, I'm about to cry again. Sorry. Thank you so much for coming to my channel if you've been here before. And if you haven't, if this is your first time, I'm so sorry for that extreme reading. Again, if none of that made any sense to you, then obviously you were meant to pick a different group. This, I feel, is a very specific message for some people who are meant to see it. And you guys, I hope you take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and know that there are people there for you. There are resources available to you with love and so much light, you guys. You take care, and I hope I'll see you around. Bye.